welcome to Overt Morning Show. Call me Afolabi Ebenezer Tayo, aka A4D Legend. Alongside with me is IBK.
You're welcome, Oshodipe Ibukunlua.
Yesterday, IBK, how was your weekend? Let's start from there.
Oh, my weekend was fine. At the same time, it was stressful, kind of.
How? What do you mean by your weekend was stressful?
It was stressful. Well, I went for a party? Yes. It was kind of stressful.
So you really enjoyed the weekend by going to a party?
Yes, I enjoyed my weekend.
You party all the day, all through the weekend?
Not all through the weekend. It was just yesterday. That was Sunday.
And that very yesterday, something significant happened worldwide. And guess what happened yesterday?
Yeah, that's the World Teachers Day.
Oh, applaud yourself, clap for yourself, clap for yourself. You got it. Because somebody would have tutored you before you become who you are today.
Yes,
somebody
definitely.
would have put you through before you become who you are today.
Definitely.
Who was your first teacher, IBK?
This made me remember Mr. Adenobi.
Oh,
wow.
IBK, you are offending me. I asked you who was your first teacher. So Mr. Adenobi was your first teacher?
My first teacher, that's Miss Adeleye.
Oh. Nigerians, wherever you are listening to us, if you are just tuning in to Overt radio station, I want you that you are hearing me, you that you are listening to me, I wouldn't know where you are listening from. Tell me who your first teacher was or is. I want to know. You can reach us on Instagram at Overt News, on Facebook at Overt News, on our X handle at Overt News NG, TikTok at Overt News TV, YouTube at Overt News Radio. You do well to give us a call on 070-872-331-165. I take the number again, 070-872-331-165 or 070-70-633-159. 070-70-633-159. I want to know who your first teacher in your life was. Yes, we are all adults. Even a 2-year-old baby today as he is our first teacher. So I want to hear from you who your first teacher is. IBK, over to you. Your first
Okay,
teacher.
I'm sorry for that. I actually misunderstood that. My first teacher, that should be my parents, and my mother in particular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where were you before?
I was
Because before you came into this world, somebody was
yes,
already telling you what you were going to be.
Yes.
In the womb, the person was already communicating with you.
Yes.
And that first person is the first person that understands your language.
Yes.
When you were saying ta 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 ta, she was the one that was able to interpret what you were saying to your father.
Yes.
Because there is a chemistry between you and your mother.
Yes.
So let's give it to our mother who happens to be our first teacher. Applaudissez for our mother. Applaudissez. IBK, the World Teachers Day 2025 is celebrated on October 5.
Yes.
With the theme Recasting Teaching as a Collaborative Profession. This word, recasting teaching as a collaborative profession, how does it sound to you? Recasting teaching as a collaborative. Let me land on this thought.
Okay.
The team highlights the importance of collaborative among educators to build inclusive and resilient education system globally. The day is marked by various events and celebrations worldwide, including the global celebration hosted by the African Union in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, during the Pan-African Conference on Teacher Education called PATE. Now, this word, recasting teaching as a collaborative profession, how does it mean to you? Recasting teaching as a collaborative effort, as a collaborative profession, how does it mean to you? It means a lot to different people, but IBK, how does this thing mean to you?
Actually, what it means to me is you see, let me before I answer that question, let me put it this way. You see, the collaboration of teachers in the world. That is what that means to me in particular. And I want to say something about that. the fact that teachers on its own, like all over the world, they struggle to come together to, because apart from our mother, our teacher are the next person that I see that impacts future into us. So in particular, I see that they should be compensated. So yes, so that's how I understand that.
To me, that word recasting teaching as a collaborative profession, we needs to start from home, from our parents. It needs to start from home. We need to give our parents their own flowers. We need to give our parents their own flowers, because before your teacher teaches you anything, it started from your teacher, and we are neglecting them as our foundation. We are neglecting them as our beacon, because they built us before the teacher collected us. Your mom go to work, or your father go, your parents, let me say your parents go to work, they must have impacted something on you before handing you over to your teacher. So in a way, we are relegating them from being our teacher. And do you know that education is let me say 1 and 2 and 3, conventional education is secure from the 4 walls of the school, and every other education is taken from home. What your mom and your dad, what your parents will teach you, they will not teach you in school. The school teaches you academics,
Okay.
but at home you were taught morals. You were taught moral, and whatever the home teach you, whatever you get from home, it is what you take to the society. That is why they said family start a good whatever you become today, start from family, start from home. A good society is made up of a good family. A good man today, look at our president today. If they want to refer to him, they will say, his mother was a good mother, his parents they were good parents. It is because of the education he got from them before he became who he became.
His background.
At a time, they will train you, and you will get to a certain stage in life, you have to retrain yourself.
Yes.
You must have gotten a good morals from your home. The same thing goes to a woman. If a woman is good in a marriage, they will say she came from a good background, she came from a good home. Yesterday I was on a platform yesterday, and we were discussing marriage. Because lately the rate of divorce is rampant, and it's overwhelming. And I had the cost to contribute, and somebody said, when I explained something, the host said, that man must have come from a good home. The man that said came from a good home was taught by our parents, the father and mother. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So if they had not, imparted something
good into, yes,
they would have misbehaved with the woman, despite the woman's shenanigans. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So I want a situation whereby this recasting teaching as a collaborative profession. To me, they should, our parents, they should be seen as one of our teachers in this life, not just the academic education that we receive from the 4 walls of the school. IBK. The key highlights of the World Teachers Day 1 team, recasting teaching as a collaborative profession. This emphasizes the need for cooperation among educators to achieve long-term global development goals. 2. Global celebration. The African Union hosted the official event in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, focusing on teachers' education and collaboration. I said it is not only the teacher, it should be everybody. And call to action. UNESCO, ILO, UNICEF, and Education International urge government to invest in teachers and support collaborative approaches to education. And another thing, the highlights, Santiago Consensus, ministers, unions, and civil society adopted a comprehensive framework to address the global shortage of 50 million teachers and prioritize education funding. Now this brings me to the question. today, how do you see teachers in Nigeria of today?
You see, teachers of you see teachers in Nigeria today, I see them as people we Nigerians don't value, and they are the most important people, even more than what the politicians do. Because the teachers, after our parent has done the most important things, the teachers are the ones who encourage children to be who they are today. They impact knowledge apart from the morals our parents impact on children. They keep encouraging them grow what they desire. They keep growing it. So I don't think we value, because you listing will be the person that would just say I want to be a teacher today. That will be the listing they want to say. They see teaching as a small thing, like no, I can't. Teaching is the least thing I can do, and teaching has been
does not have
value at all
because of the peanuts
they are getting.
Okay, now the importance of what teachers do, according to this write-up, say number one, recognizes the invaluable contributions of teachers to education and society. Do we as Nigerians recognizes the invaluable contributions of teachers to education and our society? Do we value them?
No.
One, two. What teachers highlight the need for adequate support, training, and resources for teachers. Let's talk about this. I could remember a governor in Nigeria, to be precise, Kaduna State. You know, he took all the teachers back to classroom that they should rewrite the exams. Because what they are dishing out wasn't satisfactory. So he told them that they should rewrite the exams so that he will get the best out of them. It is alarming in a situation whereby you have teachers that are impacting students, that are teaching students to become something in future. They are failing little arithmetics. Do you know that arithmetic is different from mathematics?
Yes.
Teacher failing arithmetic. What brought us to that situation?
That is lack of funds. Let me say, some schools, because they can't afford to pay quality teachers that has something upstairs, they would bring people that are not capable because they can't afford to pay.
This is government institutions. This is not the matter of they cannot pay, because this issue came up in Kaduna State. So we were not talking about private institutions.
Okay.
This is public institution, public primary and secondary school. Arithmetic is taught in primary school. Teachers in primary school could not pass arithmetic. What led us to that, debacle?
They were not giving exams. Didn't they interview them before?
They were interviewed and they got the job one way or the other.
How come?
Well, only God knows. But the former governor of Kaduna State proved that the teachers were not sound enough. That was why he needed to to re-examine them, to orientate them, to just wanted to get the best out of them. So he needs to take them back to classroom. They should write exam. Whoever qualifies will become teacher in the state.
But this is not possible. Because
he did it. Were you not in the country?
He did it
before and they can be passed, some did not pass.
Before they can be employed.
The reason is this. See, Nigeria of today, just like what you have alluded to when we started, you said we do not value the education. What I see happen that played out in that scenario is everybody wants a job.
Yes.
Not everybody has to learn. Teaching is a calling, just like pastoral work. This our job, media job, broadcasting job, is a calling to some people to talk, to talk, to talk. And someone once said the best profession in this world is talking. If you talk, you don't talk out of the blues. You must have taken something from somewhere.
Yes.
That you are dishing out.
You
talk is dissemination of information. And if you are giving wrong information, you are killing yourself gradually. And as a teacher, you need to do what? Learn, unlearn, and relearn, because you are facing a lot of people every day. So that profession, some people just jump into it because there is no job.
There is no job. That is where I want you to go to. Because there is no job.
Because there is no job. And at the same time, people are yet to discover themselves. Somebody like me, I once took adult class. And I know I have the capacity to take them. Even till tomorrow, some of them are still my friends. Because some of them have never been to the 4 walls of classroom before. I taught Baba, a man of 50 something, a woman of 30,
wow,
40, and they all enjoyed it. Are you getting it? Because I have the flair, I have the passion to impart knowledge on them. And these are the people that we were using primary school student books for. We use it for them, and they really enjoyed themselves. 2 of them cannot. We started from 2-letter words. At E on. We started from there to 3-letter words. That is how you teach them.
Yeah.
And today they can put words together. They can put sentences together. It is because they have interest to learn, and it is because the person that is teaching them have passion for the job to impart knowledge into someone. So what played out in Kaduna as at that time was so many people, and it's not only in Kaduna, it is all over. Out of nothing, let me just grab something. And even people will say, if you don't have any job, just do something so that you have experience. And I come to this conclusion that don't just grab anything. Grab what you know can sustain you. Grab what you know that can impact you. Because when you are teaching yourself.
Yes.
Somebody like me, as far back as 98, 99, when I was in Polytechnic, I started teaching my friends. Once we finish class, tutorial. Yes, I do tutorial for them. So the more I teach them,
the more
more I understand.
Yes.
The more I enlarge my coast. Even till my university days, the more I teach them, the more I enlarge my coast. So as a teacher, no matter the level you find yourself, no matter the level you find yourself, the more you disseminate, the more you discharge, the more you get back.
Yes.
So I want to say, teaching has to be something that you are passionate about.
You desire, yes.
You desire, not that is what really played out in that place, and it is happening today. IBK, let us quickly play music. If you are listening to Overt Radio, you want to contribute to this program, you can call us on 070-872-33165 or 070-706-33159. Which teachers, whatever you have become today, it is your teacher that has made it possible for you. Because for you to put 1 and 2 together, somebody taught you. For you to reason, somebody taught you. Naturally, we are all endowed with our ability, with our skills, with our God-given talent. But somebody harnessed it. Somebody owned it. Somebody brushed it. Somebody polished it for you to become who you are today. Your mother first and your teacher.
Yes.
Call us and wish your teacher and say anything about your teacher. Wish them good, and you can tell us your school. If you have any teacher in mind that you want to greet, perhaps from your nursery to primary or secondary school, you can call us. Wish them happy Teachers Day. Still remain Overt Morning Show on Overt Radio. I still remain Ebenezer Afolabi Odeta alongside
I remain Oshodipe Ibukunloa.